Hello crafty friends, welcome to Crafting with Claudine. My name is Claudine and I will demonstrate how to do a button for this clutch purse card that I put a video. I just prepared a video just before how to assemble and do the clutch purse, and now we only have left is add the Velcro and the little buttons. So I'm going to show you first how to make a button, and it's from Natasha from Treasure Books that I got inspired. And as you can see, I started really enjoying doing buttons. And if you look at her video, she'll show you, look at that, I just wanted to show you and she'll show you how she does it with scissors. Me, I'm using my die cuts, either circle or squares, and today it's going to be circles. So let's begin. So this is the type, and I just move everything to show you but let's put that on the side, and I have to finish it. And then in the meantime, this is the one I'm going to be doing, 3. And okay, so like I picked the design series paper this time to go with my my clutch purse card. So I want to do is I cut with my circle die cut, and these can give you the measurement. It's 1 3/8, and the larger one is 1 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7/8. 1 7/8 and 1 3/8 approximately. So these are the circle with the point de couture. I think they're retired, but anyway, any size will do. So what you do is you turn around, and my taste, I put like the dark at the background with 3-layer regular scratch cardstock. If you use thicker, then you don't need as much, and it's the thickness to your liking. After that, here for the design, I put 1 design plus 2 in the back. That will be my button. Now, the challenge about that is like I prepared like lots of samples here to explain to you. My challenge was to find the right way to put the holes in it. Okay, like you can see here, to center it. And I'm not too sure, but if you look at Natasha's video, which I'll put a link, see here, I'm not very happy because it is way too thick, and my crocodile couldn't reach that, and I don't have the huge one. And also, if I had crocodile, and I would put some oh, I forgot the name on that, the little circles here, the metal circles, but I forgot the name. The eyelets, okay. So it would be too close. So that was my challenge about saying, you know. So I have designed a way of doing it, but after that, like I said, you can turn around and look at Natasha, how she does all of it. But the first thing I did is I punch on stash circles, like leftovers of used cards and stuff like that. What I did first is I fold in half, so I have my center and fold in half. And then after that, what I did is I turned around and made a little small hole in the center, so I know where my center is. Then after that, I decide the space between one and the other. So like if I say here, I turn around and this is my Tandy. Where's my card? Well, so this is the size I liked, the space between the left and the right. So you can practice, or you can try, or you can inspire yourself. Me, I was thinking about this card, this business card, and I said, oh, look at those buttons. Oh, look at that, the way she did for the 2, no, these are 2 2, and it's like 4 holes. So I suggest if you do 4 holes to make a little more space. So for me, for my 2 holes, I would say is about 1/8 of an inch space. So I have about 1/8, yeah, approximately. Okay, so that's when I decide where do I want my holes next to it. So by folding, you know where your line is and you're straight. So this is what I did for all of them with my stitch dies and my non-stitch dies, circles and squares. So see, I like that. The other thing too is if you don't have a crocodile and you want to put some eyelets, so okay, so you can do it. I finally made it. This is the one. And you say, yeah, but Claudine, it's not very nice at the back. It doesn't matter because this, I'm going to glue it to a project. If I was going to use it and sew it and somebody, anyway, you want possibility that you see the back, then I would wait or don't do this large circle. But if not, you can have the big crocodile, the jumbo one. But anyway, so, and I was using, since I couldn't reach with my crocodile regular, I went like this and turn and turn and turn and turn to make it large enough to have my eyelets to go in. And then after that, I did punch with the eyelet tool, but you could just put some glue on it. Just put a little bit of glue inside the hole, and then you put your eyelet in it. So the eyelet is there, and it's just a fake one. It's not complete. Okay, so now we're going to do with my crocodile. So first of all, a nice trick that I learned from Natasha is the way we glue it. So first you circle, square, die cut, punch, or scissors. Like I say, she shows how she does it with the scissors. And then I'm going to sit down. So you take your glue stick and your wet glue. Oh, no sandpaper. No sandpaper. And then you turn around. And first of all, I'm going to take my first circle. Put some, I'm going to put my draft paper here, like, so I don't put glue on I keep putting glue. Okay, so you protect your space and you put your glue like that. Then you put wet glue. And then what happened is you turn around and you put the one on top of it, and then you move it and you press around at the same time. So by doing this everywhere, you're making sure that there is glue all around inside. And you move it like this, and then it spreads everywhere. So you're sure that everything is okay. And then you go again. So this was a great tip that I got from Natasha. Put again. So see, you don't have to worry to put it all on the edge. And then you're going to turn around, and I put 2 circles and then my design series paper, because that's my idea of thickness. So I can punch nicely still with my crocodile. And if it gets too thick and you don't even have it up that crocodile, and you have to go with this, so think about it too. So it's you have to try and see. Okay. Then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do the large one. So I just want to put again some glue like that from my stick. Mon bâton. Put my Tombow glue. Put white cardstock. And you could use the thick one, you know, the Stampin' Up cardstock, or you have like scrap board, but the thicker, not thin, so it's nice and sturdy and not as much layers. So I have the thick one. And then we go again. You just take what you have in your stash. But if it's thinner, you'll have to consider put more layer. Okay, and we do it again. We skate. And there you go. And last call. Like this. And like that. Oh, the edge. And we're gonna look like that. We go like that. We just make sure there's glue all over. And then we turn around and do the same thing. But this time we have to be careful that we don't skate all over the place so the glue goes all over the place. I'm just gonna put a little bit like that. And we're gonna put it like that. And again, I'm just gonna very gentle, like this. And there you go. So then you wait till it dries before you go to the next step. Now, I thought I did have some spare one. No, well, there's so many things on. Let me show you. Yeah, I had the fourth one. It's somewhere on my desk. I want to show you. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I put some design. I put some accent, glossy accent before I made the hole. So for the little, you know, little design here to make a little more appealing. And then the other thing I use is, I don't know if you can see the shimmer or the sparkles. I had used alcohol in a bottle with the frost white from, no, I think it's the gold one from Stampin' Up used to offer that, Vegas gold, but I found that there is on Amazon now. So you put a few drops and you put in a bottle and you put like some alcohol, and there you go. You can spray it and it becomes shiny. If not, I always told my students, I don't have any more. Oh, no. Okay, Bath and Body Works had like the shimmer that you can put on you, and there's a perfume to it, and any colors, it doesn't matter, it's clear. So you could do that too, and it has a little senteur, a little perfume. I can smell it because I have leftover in a spare bottle like that. Okay, so here we have. Now I want to explain another option. The thing is, like you can see here, it's very, I just put a bit of the design. Here, I put some of the leftover layers, I cut smaller and add this, or like this. I had another layer and I just trim and put in here. So, and then after that, here, I put here, and then I put here too, as a recall. Here it's because when I glued this on the edge like that, I could see the back. So I put a little additional blue circle and a piece of the design paper that comes, it goes along with this. Oh, I have some glue here. I see. That's why I have to change. I had to change the paper. And this is nice because it goes with a regular envelope like that. It fits nicely on those type of envelopes. Look, not bad, huh? And so that's another thing I wanted to say. Okay, now let's do the punching thing. Okay, so you see here I could add the back of the design paper if I want to, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put the Velcro while it's drying. So, like I said in the previous video, I use envelopes Velcro because there are other stuff, it has tendency to, it's too strong and it tears sometimes the paper. So the way I do it is I take the negative and the positive, I put them one on top of the other. Then I take my scissors and I, oops, okay, like that. The negative on the positive, and I go like that. I'm just gonna put it back because I don't want the glue sticks on my scissors. And then what I do is I cut my circle in half. And then after that, I go approximately to, where do I want it to glue? I'll say about here, about a 1 inch, I'd say, no, 3/4 of an inch. And then with there's a negative and positive, so I make sure that the clear side is down and the white side is up. So when you open, I find it's nicer. So I turn around and I look, I say, okay, this is the clear. So the straight, I glue on the straight edge here of the design. And then the same thing here, I look and I turn and I look, okay, this is the clear goes on this side, and I try to line up approximately the same. Oops. You have to remove the paper clips in. Okay, so I just want to make sure again, oh, that's the clear. Okay, so remove the paper and put it down approximately 3/4 of an inch. Then you remove the protection. Oops. Okay, you just want to remove the little plastic that protects the Velcro on each side. Okay, then you see, well, close in, it's not totally lined up. Well, doesn't matter, nobody will see. You close it, you press, and then slowly you lift, and you can see that it's working. But closing, you're too oh no, I'm removing the cardstock. I have okay, so you know what, I'm gonna cut it. See, this one is shorter. I forgot. So be careful to put the Velcro inside. So when you put it here, just make sure that before you glue it. And here, oh, here I'm gonna remove it slowly. It won't tear. So I'm gonna turn around and turn around. Okay, so the good thing is you turn around and put the Velcro on the upper part instead of since I had the shorter thing, you know. Okay, so there you go, and you have it like that, and you have it like that. You see, it's clear, so you can't really see. It's crooked a bit, so you can't really see. Now the button now. The button. So you could spray, you could, like I did like with this one, you could put also Wink of Stella to add some shining, you know, and I think that's what I did on top of it here. Now, you have two choices. You can glue it right away directly with some dimensional. That's what I did with this one. Or the other one was like halfway with glue and the rest, there you go, like that. So I think this time I'm gonna put it like this, just to make sure. Yeah, you see, just a little bit, the end will not have glue. I like it like that. But before, we have to do the hole. So you turn around and you want to see how your design will go. You take your template, you have your hole in the center, and the circle is the same, so you know where the center is. So you go on one side and put a tiny little dot in the center of your hole. Same thing on the other one, make sure it's all lined up. And then you take your crocodile and you make a big hole depending of the eyelet. And then on the other side I have to close the lights, some of my lights, because I can't see. Because it's not, it makes some funny stuff. So now I can't see. And it's getting darker light earlier. And at 4 o'clock, I'm going to have fun with Stampin' Up, with the Journée Mondiale de la Carterie. You know, the online thing. Oh, there you go. So I have my 2 holes. Then I pick the eyelet I would like. 20 minutes. Huh? I have to make sure that I'm not spending more time than that. Okay. I can put... you see here, I had color with my blend with the same type of blue that it's suggested in the design series paper. But this one, I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm just going to go back with my... I had adjusted to make sure it's the same size to do the closing the eyelets. And I shut. There you go. And the other side. Go. And all you have to do after is decide what color of thread you would like. And where's my white thread? Right here. I'm going to go with the white instead of the blue for a change. So all you have to do, this is the way I do it, but you can do it how you want, to your liking. So I go 1, 2, I think I'll go 3 times. And make a knot at the back. Oh. And this is like play 2. Okay. I don't know. I think I went through 3, 4 times. I'm gonna go like this, inside out, and then I'm gonna cut this one. Oops. And I'll be even 4. So it's to your liking, and then you make a knot. And you go again, and you cut. And now you have to do is say, okay, I'm going to put it like this. I go approximately at the end of that. So I'm going to put some wet glue. And if it's too thick, then you should put dimensional instead. So this was really thick. So that's why I put dimensional instead. If not, you have to press hard and for a little while. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. And I think my thumb bow is almost... and just want to make sure that when I close it, I stop where I had decided that the glue stopped. So I go like this. And if you had stain, you could put a circle, but maybe since it's only a little space for white, I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it's nice. I could always add a little jewelry or something after, but I think I like it like this. So I'm just going to leave it like that. So I hope you have enjoyed my project of today. And if you did, don't hesitate to thumbs up and share to the good news to other people. So you have a nice end of a day or evening, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.